Good evening, Coastal Bend. Chris Thomason here. Texas A&M Corpus Christi could be close to filling its men's basketball head coaching vacancy, according to one national report. John Rothstein of CBS Sports reports that the Islanders are expected to hire Purdue assistant coach Steve Lutz to replace Willis Wilson, who retired last month after 10 seasons on the Corpus Christi sideline. The San Antonio native Lutz helped Purdue sport one of the best defenses in the country, ranking 11th last season. He's also made assistant coaching stops at Creighton, SMU, Incarnate Word, and Stephen F. Austin, so plenty of experience within the state. Texas A&M Corpus Christi Athletic Director John Palumbo says the university has no comment at this time.